Matt Lights here, and in this BotBuilders Basics video, we're going to talk about a topic that is very near and dear to my heart, and that is bots. I'm talking chatbots, voice bots, bots on your website, bots in your DM, bots on Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, wherever that might be, bots of any sort. Bots, at the end of the day, are just an automated system that can be serving your clients, right, and your soon-to-be clients 24 hours a day. Now, there are a lot of bad bots out there, and I'm sure you've experienced some. I know that I've had, but a good bot can achieve three major outcomes. Number one, generate leads. Number two, increase sales. And number three, automate support. Most major corporations, the big companies out there, focus on support the most. They do, basically this is a way to save money, to cut jobs. And look, saving money is great, but in my opinion, it's not great at the expense of human jobs. At BotBuilders, we focus on using bots to not only save money, but to create more revenue too. Our students and our clients, they use bots to expand. We've seen people who have struggled to build a marketing list put their leads on autopilot. We've heard from business owners in our community from all sorts of businesses who now have bots that have given a major boost to their business. I'm talking like coaches who qualified people, making it way easier for them to close deals, real estate investors using bots to get more buyer leads and to get more seller leads. Agencies are using these bots as a major competitive advantage. And it's not just business owners, all right? Many of our students actually end up selling bots to other companies as well. I'm talking like car dealerships, gym owners. I mean, the list goes on and on. Any business in the world can benefit from a bot. And I tell you this from personal experience because along the way, all right, along with my co-founder, Nick Frashon, the chatbots were the absolute game changer for us at a time when we needed it most. I used to own a company called boardgames.com. And to be completely blunt, we were getting destroyed financially. Between our tiny profit margins and our super high shipping costs, we could not find any kind of marketing that worked until we built a chatbot. We used our chatbot in a way to engage people, to recommend games and to sell games, to capture people's contact information in return for giving them something of value. And it was really the best thing that our board game company ever did. In fact, it ended up getting us recognition from Facebook and really put us on the map. And now I'm excited. We took that and we ended up becoming a bot company because the board games weren't working. And now I'm excited to talk to you about how bots can help your business as well. So before we get into how bots work and how they collect leads and help turn those leads into sales, let's quickly talk about why bots work, all right? And depending on what type of business you're in, there are different things that can make bots awesome. But here are the three things that really, I think, make the biggest difference. The three reasons bots are so great for leads and sales. Number one, bots increase speed. Bots solve the biggest challenge that companies have, especially small companies that don't have a big dedicated team to be answering phones and doing live chat all day, because the numbers show that 82% of leads are lost due to slow follow-up. Let that sink in for a second. 82% of your hard-earned leads, right? All that time, right? All that money to get someone to show up on your funnel or on your site or on your social media, and 82% just disappear. Psh. And bots help solve that problem. When a user interacts with a chatbot, the response is instant. Now, I do want to make an important point here, and this is where many people misunderstand bots. In fact, when I first heard about chatbots, I didn't really like the idea all that much because I thought it was to replace people. And depending on your business, sometimes that is indeed the case. If you sell $5 widgets, then you may want to reduce your support expense by having your bot work as a glorified FAQ. And that's great. And that is how most companies out there use bots. But at BotBuilders, our primary focus is on using bots to really move the needle, right? Which again, moving the needle is all about leads and it's all about sales, which brings us to this point. Number two, Bots create more conversations. You see, unlike big corporations that only focus on reducing cost, we do the opposite. We want more people engaging with you, not less. It's a simple numbers game. The more conversations you have, or more appropriately, the more conversations your bot has, the more conversions you get. Conversations turn into conversions. In the case of the $5 widget, it might just be that someone needed to get one question answered. And if they had that one question answered, maybe they have an email that question, they might never come back because it's going to take too long, so they might not buy. But so many of our students and our clients are in industries that also sell high-ticket products and services, stuff like consulting or financial services or high-end art, you name it. And for anything that is more expensive, a bot is never going to close a deal for you, all right? Can it close a $5 widget? Can a bot sell a $5 widget? Of course it can. Is your bot going to sell a $500,000 house? Not realistically. But what it can do is start the conversation. And not only start the conversation that might otherwise have been lost, but it also sets you up for success. A good bot can make you look like a rock star, edifying you as an expert, building rapport with the prospect, so that by the time you or a member of your team gets on the phone, you already look like you're an amazing company to work with. And there's so much more ready to do business with than if they had found a normal web form or something on a website. So let's just take a minute to look at a quick example here, okay? Again, we're talking about how a chatbot can help create more conversations and help turn those conversations into leads and sales. And we'll do this super quick, but what this is going to be is going to be a bot flow for a coaching bot, all right? And we're going to look at this bot flow on Facebook, but you could do this on other platforms as well. So for a little context, there are a lot more experiences in this particular coaching bot that we made. And we've built bots for all sorts of businesses, all right? But this particular experience that we call a bot flow, right? The automated experience in a chatbot is called a flow, is just something that coaches could use to attract clients to their offer, right? In this particular case, it's by offering people the ability to get free accountability. All right, accountability is one of those things that so many people need help with, that, you know, and maybe you're the same way. I know that I do. I hire multiple coaches personally myself, largely because, you know, I'd be a wreck without it. But anyway, in this demo, you're going to experience this. It's going to be very, very fast. Just pretend that a coach, all right, does a social post or runs an ad offering to hold people accountable to help them reach their goals and to do it for free, all right? Essentially using a chatbot as a lead magnet, all right? Something to bring in the lead. So in this instance, this bot is working as a funnel to get conversations started to get more clients, all right? So we're gonna jump into this thing and just see this real life demo of a coaching bot. All right, you are looking in my cell phone, and what we're doing here, and this, again, this could be on Instagram or WhatsApp or Facebook. It's different functionality depending on where you're at, but this is Sassy Sally, who's a fictitious business coach, and we're gonna go ahead and just rock this thing. So you can see a chatbot experience. Let's go. Let's be honest, we all want to do great things, but staying on path to achieve your goals isn't easy. 92% of people fail to reach their targets. That's where we come in. Pow, pow, pow. We're going to help you stay laser focused so you can achieve your goals and unlock your true potential. Over the next few minutes, I'll help you set a goal, establish your goal date, as well as reward yourself once you've completed it. All right, so let's kind of look at what we're doing here. So you could send people to a website, but you're not going to have this interactive experience. And this is so customized that, for example, this Wonder Woman, if it was a male coach, if you or one of your clients were a male, this would be Superman showing up here instead of Wonder Woman. So all completely customized. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's get to work on setting your most important goal. Please describe your number one goal below, the one that will change everything for you. So The goal that I've been thinking about a lot, this is our big, hairy, audacious goal, 100 million in revenue for BotBuilders. All right, we got a ways to go. We just got to double a few more times and we'll be there before you know it. All right, great. Just to confirm, you're going to give the following goal everything you've got, 100 million in revenue. That's correct. Let's do this. That's just wonderful. I'll make sure to remember your goal as well as pass it along to Sally. Remember, Sally's the coach. Think of how good it's going to feel to achieve this major milestone. You're going to be living on cloud 9. I love that one. Now let's set a target date. As Sally likes to say, without hard deadlines, they're not real goals, they're wasted ideas. Use the select date and time option below to set your goal date. All right, let's go ahead and set a date. All right, and this is not connected to a calendar, but the good news is in the real world, it can be. Got it? So just to confirm, you'd like me to follow up to make sure you get it done by June 18th, correct? All right, see how interactive and fun this is? And again, this is not only used as a lead magnet, so Sally here and a coach, or potentially you or your clients, have something to attract people into the chatbot, but it's also going to be a follow-up to hold them accountable. All right, yes, that's correct. Roger that. Now on to the fun part, setting up your reward for completing your goal. Studies show that incentivizing yourself almost doubles the chances of hitting your goal. Your reward must keep you moving. Think of a reward that will really motivate you. It can be anything from treating yourself to a night out with your significant other to buying that new car you've had your eyes on. Once you've taken a moment to really think on it, please describe your reward for achieving your goal. And actually, this is a new goal that I've had. I've been thinking about this one a lot, dreaming about it. I want to save 1 million acres of rainforest. And when we're doing $100 million a year, I'll be able to do that. Got it. So just to confirm, you'd like to set the following as a reward once you've completed your goal. Save 1 million acres of rainforest. That's correct. Sounds good, Matt. I'm going to push you to make it happen. And the bot automatically follows up. Is this your best email address? If so, just click it. If you have a better one, please submit it below. All right, so here's what's really cool. And this one is particularly on Messenger. And you'll see that the email just pulls up. One-click email opt-in. Boom! Great. And since I'll be checking in with you via text to make sure you hit your goals, I'll need your phone number too. Please type in your cell number. One-click phone numbers, right? Now, obviously, it's been blocked out just to, save me a little bit of spam. Perfect. And since you've shown me you're serious, I'm going to hook you up. Sally's the best in the business at helping people achieve breakthroughs. Click below and I'll connect you with a free 30-minute strategy session. And when that button's clicked, they can follow the prompt. They can just schedule an appointment. And guess what? Bam! Now you've got an appointment booked. Now, you might not have any interest in coaching. And if you did, the good news is Sally's name would be replaced with your name. But this just goes to show what is possible with this technology. And what's cool is all this information can be sent directly into your CRM system, into your all-in-one sales and marketing, your email marketer, whatever it is, so that you can then have automated emails and text messages go out as well. And in this situation, with a big dollar deal on the line, you can reach out and talk to this person on the phone or on Zoom or whatever it might be, right? The important thing here is, because you might not be a coach, is just understanding that you've started a new conversation that you would have never started before and created a new potential client on total autopilot. And that brings us to our last point, all right? Number 3, bots are customizable. So, for example, let's say that you are a coach that helps people quit smoking. All right. You could customize the bot flow that I just showed you in a matter of minutes. All right. Just change a few words. All right. Maybe change the little animated GIF things. And remember that, we have bots for all types of businesses, right? This coaching one is just one random example. And our bots do all types of things. They book sales calls. They follow up on webinars. They recover abandoned shopping carts. Or if you want to add, additional questions to this, or if you want to have different products to sell, to different people based on how they answer the questions, right? Ultimately, let's just say you have a series of questions, and if they answer one way, they get one offer. If they answer another way, they get another offer. We've got a client named Grant Cardone, and we set up his bot to be a totally custom experience. So if they bring in a business owner with a sales team, for example, they book an appointment with their sales team. Or if they have somebody who, comes into their bot who wants to start a business, they can get a free training on how to get a business going. And what's even cooler is you don't need to do any of the work if you don't want to. Okay. In addition to using our pre-built bots, which is, that's what we do, you can also very easily, with a little bit of training and a little bit of help, train the AI to handle the conversation for you. All right. And we're going to talk about, a little bit more how that works in the next video, where we're going to dig deeper into what makes our bot so special. We call it hybrid AI. The point here is that bots can be customized and can make a unique experience that is specialized for your user and fits your business. All right. So whether that be on web chat or text message, Instagram, all right, and it works all over the place. And the most important thing is that it works consistently. And when you pair this level of customization with our other 2 points, all right, the fact that bots give you ultimate speed, and then number 2, that they create more conversations with the people that visit your site or your social media, then you can start to see why bots make so much sense as a strategy for leads and sales. So whether you have an existing business or potentially want to offer bots to other businesses, maybe even be a reseller of our bots, all right, wink, wink. There's so much more to explore with bots. So that's all for this episode. Make sure that you jump into the next one, where we're going to get down and dirty about what makes BotBuilders bots so darn special. So I'll see you soon.